Thanks for joining us at 6. I'm Rachel Bogle.
I'm Eric Weisfeld. Our local first responders may face an even tougher battle tomorrow against an ongoing wildfire in Carolina Forest as we declare a first alert weather day that's due to a growing wind threat.
Let's get right over to Chief Meteorologist Jamie Arnold now for your first alert to strong gusts and a few severe storms in store for your Wednesday. Jamie.
And yeah, a busy day once again on tap as we head into Wednesday. Let's jump right into it with the breakdown of that severe weather threat for the day tomorrow. We saw a lot of new data that came in overnight last night into this morning, and the Storm Prediction Center, seeing that data, upgraded our area from a level 2 to a level 3 severe weather risk. That's 3 out of 5 and getting pretty high for this early in the severe weather season. And the primary risk is going to be very strong winds. The way we're going to see this pan out here, starting at 5 a.m. Wednesday, increasingly windy but mainly dry here with just an isolated shower. But watch this line of intense thunderstorms push out of the upstate through the Midlands during the early morning hours. And then as we start to work our way into the late morning hours, it begins to cross over Interstate 95 and into the PD. Out ahead of that line of storms, winds may gust as high as 40 to 50 miles per hour. But within that line of storms itself, some straight line wind gusts, potentially over 60 miles per hour, and an isolated tornado threat. We'll bring that through the heart of the PD as we head through 11 o'clock. And then as we start getting into lunchtime, give or take an hour, we'll bring that line of storms across Horry County, across the wildfire, and through the Grand Strand before quickly pushing offshore, ending any severe weather threat heading into late tomorrow afternoon. So that timeline for tomorrow showing those gusts increasing from 30 to 40 to 40 to 50 miles per hour during the morning with just an isolated shower, really focusing on that midday time frame for that line of severe storms with the tornado threat, isolated gusts over 60 miles per hour before we see a big improvement tomorrow afternoon as those storms move offshore. I'll have a full breakdown of what the rainfall and that wind means for the Carolina Forest wildfire coming up.
All right, Jamie, we may be looking ahead to tomorrow, but we are still keeping tabs on the current situation in Carolina Forest, where our live team wildfire coverage has now entered its 4th consecutive day.
We want to go ahead and kick things off tonight with our Eric Richards checking in live from the Covington Lake neighborhood with an update on both the fire itself and the containment efforts. What's the latest out there, Eric?
Rachel and Eric, earlier this afternoon, officials confirmed that the acreage on this wildfire remains around 2,000, with it being just 30% contained for the second day in a row. Now, the State Forestry Commission also tells me that the fire is believed to be, quote, human-caused, but it's important to note that that's the case for anywhere between 35 to 45% of South Carolina's wildfires. The commission also wants folks to know a prescribed or controlled burn is not to blame. As its members previously told us, the investigation into the fire's true cause will likely take some time.
When you eliminate one thing, just lightning, there's still a pile of other things that are human related. And for stats purposes, well over 90% of the fires in South Carolina are human caused.
So as this investigation continues to unfold, officials are asking everyone to be patient for those results. Reporting live in Carolina Forest, Eric Richards, WMBF News.
All right, Eric, we may also get an update on the fire tonight, courtesy of Horry County Public Safety Director Randy Webster. He's slated to speak this evening at the County Council meeting. It's going on right now on the left side of your screen, providing, quote, commentary on the blaze's current state alongside Chairman Johnny Gardner. Our Julia Richardson is at tonight's meeting. She's going to fill us in on all of the details in a little less than an hour on WMBF News at 7 o'clock.
Well, right now we do have some good news tonight for the Horry County parents you heard from yesterday who have been demanding an explanation from the school district for why the ongoing wildfire has not impacted their children's classes. Our live team coverage continues tonight with our Ashley Listrom, and I understand, Ashley, you have an announcement that could ease some of those concerns. What is it?
Rachel, that's right. Horry County Schools confirmed today that its administrators will excuse absences for students impacted by this Carolina forest wildfire. And the school district says that they want parents to know that even though the schools are open, that doesn't mean you have to go to class if your student is not able. Now, a representative also says her coworkers have spent millions of dollars over the years on HVAC systems that they're now putting to work, circulating air inside the schools without bringing in outside air. Now, despite these efforts, some parents remain frustrated tonight, telling me communication with the district has not been good enough so far.
All the children at the drop-off line had their shirts above their face and were running into the door as fast as they could. I have to know what's going on. As a working mom, I have to know who's going to watch my kids. And if, you know, the right thing for Horry County Schools to do would be to contact us and give parents a 24-hour notice to find childcare.
HCS is also offering counseling services to those students that need it, and they'll continue their classes this week on a case-by-case basis. Reporting live in Carolina Forest, Ashley Listrom, WMBF News.
Well, tensions may be high amid this scary situation, but a handful of local businesses are working right now to band folks in Carolina Forest together. Our Mary Margaret Ellison joins us live now at the area's community church to detail the really generous gesture a group of local entrepreneurs have just made. Mary Margaret.
Eric, just a few hours ago, Tavern in the Forest Scrambled and Full Belly Barbecue dropped off comfort food, pans of different ones of macaroni and cheese, chicken tenders, french fries for the hundreds of first responders continuing to fight this wildfire. Earlier today, there was also a coffee truck here giving free drinks to crews that need them. Now, I'm told the restaurant's owners were on the front lines for these 2009 fires along Highway 31, and their managers say they will continue to be there for the first responders. The drive-through brew trailer has only been open for a month, but the veteran-owned business wanted to help in any way that they could. That's why I'm told they have been parked here at the Carolina Forest Community Church for days, handing out free coffee for hundreds of first responders each day.
The smell is familiar to me, but actually seeing it this close to my home is insane. So being able to come out here and provide just a little something to people and show our appreciation to them and helping us makes all the difference. It really benefits us.
There have been dozens of first responders coming in and out right behind me, grabbing drinks, food, being able to take a break and sit down for just a little bit. Now, the restaurants and the coffee trailer actually told me that they will continue the support until the fire is contained. Live in Carolina Forest, Mary Margaret Ellison, WMBF News.
Well, speaking of support here at WMBF News, we'll be working over the next few days to help those directly affected by the fire, but we need your help to do it. We've partnered with Garden City Furniture to encourage you, our viewers, to drop off water, Gatorade, protein bars, and monetary donations if you're able to this address here on your screen right along Highway 17 Business. If you'd like to learn more about the partnership and how you can help, just look for this story under the news tab on our website.
Meanwhile, you can continue to keep tabs on the wildfire right now from the comfort of your own home by scanning that QR code on your screen and downloading the free WMBF News app. You can use it to receive up-to-the-minute push alerts on the status of the blaze while streaming previous newscasts to catch up on our day's worth of coverage. And again, just scan that QR code or search for WMBF News in your app store.